I can't think of another time that's been done, and so it feels very special to me.
Hey everyone, welcome back to our coverage of SDCC 50. I'm joined by the one and only Lin Manuel Miranda. How is Comic-Con treating you?
It's my first con. Everyone is being very kind.
So it's your first time here. What's the coolest thing you've seen so far?
Oh, wow. That's, honestly, I was here with His Dark Materials and stepping into Hall H and seeing the massiveness of that crowd and the depth of fandom on display has been really just beautiful, just really gorgeous.
Well, here at Entertainment Earth, we're all about the collector.
Yeah.
What do you collect? Is there anything in your collection?
I collect like vinyl cast albums. I grew up with my parents' vinyl cast albums, and I add to that collection. I'm so happy vinyl's made a resurgence because it allows me to do that.
Is there anything in your collection that's your absolute favorite?
I gotta say, there's nothing better on a Sunday morning than the Bye Bye Birdie cast album. It is like musical caffeine.
So obviously it's Comic-Con. It's your first time.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you've learned so far? Any survival tips you'll take for next year?
No, people have been really cool. I mean, I wore a mask to get here, and I'll wear a mask to leave. But it's been really wonderful. It's been and the variety of fandom, I think, is what's sort of inspiring. It's like anyone who is passionate about something's got something going on here, and that's really cool to see.
Absolutely. So what was it like the very first time you saw yourself on a collectible? What was that feeling?
Very surreal. And I'll tell you what's really surreal about this collection that I love is I think this is the first toy collection of a theater piece, because we're making the In the Heights movie right now. They don't look like this. So we're actually celebrating an original Broadway cast with commemorative pinmates, and I can't think of another time that's been done, and so it feels very special to me.
And can you talk a little bit about T. Rico? What's the message there?
Yeah, T. Rico sort of began, it was founded by my brother-in-law, Luis Crespo. We sort of realized with the success of Hamilton, people were making all this like merch of my face and of my tweets, and I said, well, we could be doing that, and then we could also be raising money for causes we care about while we do that. And so we sort of founded T. Rico as a way to be an officially licensed hub of things I've written and things that me and my family care about, and then also use it as a way to raise money for the artists who make those things. And that's the other thing we realized. People were making fan art and incredible things on their own, and we said, oh, well, come work for us, and you can make a t-shirt, and you'll participate, and we'll make stuff together. And so that's sort of what it's born out of, is this thing that was already happening.
That's too cool.
Fandom, actually. It all comes back to fandom and cons.
So, like you said, it's SDCC. You're here for Dark Materials on a panel. You were in Fosse Verdon, a lot of film and TV projects.
Yeah.
Hamilton was obviously a massive success. The In the Heights movie is coming next year.
Yeah.
What's next for Lin Manuel Miranda?
Oh gosh, ton. So I'll go film season 2 of His Dark Materials at the end of this month. We'll go back to Wales, and then at the beginning of next year, I start working on my directing debut. I'm directing a musical called Tick, Tick, Boom for the screen. That was a musical by Jonathan Larson, who wrote Rent. It was his coming-of-age musical that he wrote, and I'm really proud. Every job I've taken in the film, theater, film, TV space has been prepping me for that. To work with Rob Marshall, to work with John M. Chu, to work with Tommy Kail on Fosse Verdon, is that I could direct my first movie musical, and that'll be the top of 2020.
Well, there you have it. Be sure to look out for Tick, Tick, Boom, and stay tuned for more coverage coming from SDCC.